Hello again, ghouls and goblins. Welcome back, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. If you didn't already know, I'm Hello Good Game, and I'll be your host within today's Magic the Gathering Arena Standard Best of One Mythic Ranked Deck Guide. Within the video, we'll break down the deck list in depth, discussing both the synergies and strategies that we're looking to take advantage of and accomplish. Moving into our gameplay footage, demonstrating these against the best decks and players literally in the world. And then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps as a creator more and more each day. Cheers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who've been doing that on a daily and weekly basis for me. Y'all are the best. Let's take a look at the new deck. Here we are, Mardu Reanimator. Of course, you want to go above and beyond. You can become a YouTube member, and you can also join the community Discord. Badger me 24/7. 30.6 curve in the deck. It's a pretty heavy one. We're working with a Mardu Reanimator mid-range. A rid range? We have 20 creatures and 14 non-creatures here with 26 land to support that hefty curve. The curve is mitigated through the reanimation effect, right? So we'll be looking to discard cards with a high mana value from our hands into the graveyard, and then bring them back from the graveyard into play for a lower cost than their original casting cost, right? It's going to be the name of the game here. To accomplish this, it's the Blood Tithe Harvester for 2 mana, 3 power, 2 toughness, so an excellent tempo-based attacker for 2 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you'll create a blood token, and we can pay 1, sacrificing the blood token to discard a card and draw a card. This is really nice, as it allows us to discard from our hand some of these more expensive spells that we're looking to reanimate. Furthermore, that will give us a chance to draw a land, a removal spell, whatever it happens to be you need in that situation, while simultaneously utilizing that discard, which you're looking to accomplish. Furthermore, before we sack the blood token, we can actually sack the Harvester if we so choose, to give a creature our opponent controls -X until the end of turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens that we control. So there's multiple Harvesters in the deck, they're non-legendary, we can stack and receive multiple blood tokens, not to mention bringing them back from the graveyard into the battlefield for even more removal and cycling ability through our deck. Alrighty, so the things that we want to discard with the Harvester will be the Portal to Phyrexia for 9 mana. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures, and at the beginning of your upkeep, put a target creature from a graveyard into the battlefield under your control. And it's going to be a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. So, grabbing from your graveyard as well as your opponent's graveyard, really nice, since we are obviously looking to remove all of our opponent's baddies, as well as, we do have our own supply. We'll have Kaya Intangible Slayer for 7 mana as well. 6 starting loyalty with Hexproof. +2, each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. So good right now in the aggro meta. 0 ability, you draw 2 cards and then each opponent may scry 1. Drawing 2 is, out of this world. And then finally, -3, exiling target creature or enchantment. If it wasn't an aura, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 white spirit with flying in addition to its other types. Really good to just, spot remove any problems. And then we also have Atali Primal Conqueror for 7 mana as a 7/7 with Trample. When it enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. And then you get to play those spells without paying for them, right? So you're getting Atali in play, plus, hopefully 2 other well-valued spells. Furthermore, we can transform it for 9 generic plus a Phyrexian green, which would be 2 life, or just 10 mana, to transform it into an 11/11, I think, with Indestructible. The builder is messed up. You can't see the backside of it, but it has Toxic, and Toxic is broken, and it'll win you the game with, I believe, 2 attacks. Furthermore, we have Shieldred, 5 mana, 4/5 with Menace. When it enters play, opponents can sacrifice a non-token creature or planeswalker they control. we can transform it for 5 mana. Again, there's a bug in the user interface. I'm unable to show you what it transforms into. It is an enchantment saga, which will destroy some creatures, bring some stuff back, and transform back into itself. It might have another ability, but we'll get to see that hopefully in the gameplay. And then, you know, the rest of the deck is not as important to bring back, but there's Shieldred for 5 Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, gain 2 life. Whenever they draw a card, they lose 2 life. And one of my favorite cards, and actually what we've built the deck around, Ayara, Widow of the Realm for 3 mana, 3 power, 3 toughness, that can tap to sacrifice another creature or artifact, dealing X damage, where X was equal to that mana value, to opponent or battle, and we're going to gain X life as well. We can transform it for 5 generic plus a Phyrexian red. Again, I can't show you what it's transformed into. It's a 4/4 that brings things back into the grave every turn. Fix your game, Wizards. Thanks. Okay, so that's what we're doing there. Arya, like I said, can sacrifice creatures and artifacts. Obviously, we sacrifice our creatures if our opponent's going to remove them anyways. But we can also sacrifice the portal. That's 9 damage, and we're going to gain 9 life. Very, very cool. And of course, our Reanimator spell, Invasion of Tolvada, 5 mana, 5 protection counters on it. When it enters the battlefield, return target non-battle permanent from the graveyard to the battlefield. So we can grab our portal with this, sack the portal, right? Grab it again. Very, very fun. If we do transform it into the Broken Sky, creature tokens we control get +1/+0 and have lifelink. And at the beginning of our end step, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. We can also steal our opponent's creatures to sacrifice with the Widow via Furnace Rains for 3 mana, gain control, untap it, give it haste, and when it deals combat damage, make a treasure, which is really nice, helps us ramp out. The Arrived Here's Requisitioner, when it dies, it'll create a treasure as well. We can blitz it for 3, giving it haste, and when it dies, we draw a card. And then some removal, 3 copies of Go for the Throat, destroy non-artifact creature for 2 mana instant speed, 1 mana also instant speed, destroying creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. Finally, a little bit of protection through the Screvel Defector Might, 1 mana, 1 power, 1 toughness, toxic 1, can't block, can pay 1 Phyrexian white, so either 2 life or a white source, tapping to choose a color, giving another target creature we control toxic 1 and hexproof from the chosen color until the end of turn. It also cannot be blocked by that color. BEA, beautiful. What a fun deck that we are playing with today. I really think that the Widow of the Realm is undervalued in a lot of people's eyes, and I think that it works quite nicely with the Portal to Phyrexia and Invasion of Tolvada. Really having a lot of fun. I wish that we had maybe an Act of Treason, something a little bit cheaper. This is nice because we create the treasure, but you know, it's still always better to just be less mana value, right? So let me know what you all think of the deck while we play today's matches, and we'll meet back up after that to talk about everything and discuss maybe potential changes and improvements that we are thinking about throughout today's gameplay and all that. So cheers. You've made it this far. Kick back, enjoy. The rest is fun stuff, right? So if you haven't already done so, like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, challenge me every single Sunday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard on YouTube lives. You'll see them. And then, join the community Discord, and you can badger me 24 hours a day with your Magic questions. Okay? Thank you. Let's go. Going first, keeping 7. Playing slow. Harvester on 2, Requisitioner on 3, Shieldred on 4. Or do we want to go Requisitioners first? think I do. Because we want it to die before Kumano flips. Yep, beautiful. Just do not kill my creature. Thank you. Oh, absolutely. This should at the very least slow them down. Turn 3 Shield Red. Have fun, Mono Red. If they deal with it, good for them. If not, haha. No blocks. It's all yours. Oh, we're in a race now, baby. I think the 3/3 is a good blocker. Maybe a little bit better than the Harvester. And also, you know, getting it out of our hand, I think, is good. And there's no need to just hang out. Let's get after it. Yeah, use your prowess now. I mean, I guess it's pretty good with the Swift Spear. We're 15. Down to 11. Ooh, that's quite good. We'll probably use the Harvester as removal. I don't think I can kill a Swift Spear because they would prowess it up there, so I channel it onto Kumano instead, and that upsets them, so we get the game. Honestly, I know it's cheap, but you deserve it, Mono Red. You guys are running rampant right now. Our opponent will be going first. We like the land, and the hand isn't bad as a whole. Mono Red is brutal to play against, though, especially when they're on the play. This should be fun. Okay, we do have Shieldred. We do have the land. Let's try to ramp into it. Right. The Requisitioner should be able to block, make the treasure. Or not block, but still make the treasure. Land out, shouldered out. That's going to be a lot for them to deal with. On 3 land, they'll need to play with fire. With a lightning strike. Double strangle. Okay, that's pretty good. While simultaneously pushing up their creatures. So we're hit for 4 to 9. Good for you. Dang, bro. Harvester out. Oh, we can discard later. Let's just get double blocks. Okay, down to 8. Down to 7 confirmed. Take out the Phoenix chick. I guess we could just grab Shieldred. That'll be good enough. I wanted to discard the portal and play it, but Shieldred will be fine. 7 life, though. Like, it's pretty sad how you have to rush Shieldred just to survive against Mono Red. Right? Because we're like interacting with them, you know, we're putting out blockers. Like, it's not like we're just sitting here doing nothing. Thanks for the follow. Arya out as well. I'm going to force another draw by tossing the portal. And I'm going to take the life gain blockers through the invasion if they'll give it to me. If not, it's a treasure and we can play our Blood Harvester without having to pay 1 life. Thanks for the Broken Sky. That's going to give us a life gain. Play this or not? 1 life. I'm going to keep it to myself for now. I hate having an empty hand, you know? Especially if we're paying life for it. I would hate for them to, you know, remove it somehow. Right? Like, Brotherhood's End. I don't even know, but I'm sure they have a way. It's a nice transform. Do they have a land to back up the prowess? No. This shoulder's deadly off the top. Good game. Arya can also sacrifice and then deal a bunch more damage and gain us life, which is nice. Going first with less than ideal hands, so we're going to mulligan here. It's a little bit better. Toss a Sheoldred. We're in slow. That gives us a Harvester. This is really good against us. I might just take it out. And then not draw with the Requisitioner. Just play it as is. Apply damage with 2 3-powered attackers is quite substantial. We get lucky, we get the land anyways. They don't want to block this, so down to 11 already. No removal, down to 9. Not playing anything either. Wow. We draw. Good game. Going first. Really nice land, and I think a fairly decent hand overall. Let's just get it in now. And for 1 to 19. That's really good. Let's not protect it, even though they think we are, and then they won't actually deal with it. They'll deal with the might instead. Very nice. We had a turn 3 Sheoldred. That's brutal, with Might's protection. Having also now drawn out one of their edicts. I'm going to take the opportunity to smash. They may have a flash blocker. So that's a 6 damage turn. Now they'll need a second spell to deal with it here. Land in play. Trespasser on our Arrived Here's Requisitioner. We'd love to have a backup. And I'm going to smash in for another 4. I could see a block here, right? They're going to take it, though, down to 8. We end our turn. It is now night. Trespasser transforms into the Glutton. 2 damage on their draw to 6. Sheoldred winning another game of Magic. All by herself. Going first, 3 lands is good. Sheoldred is great. 2 Sheoldred's even better. And totally after that, who am I, a meta player? Cliffs into Forge, followed up by a Ridge. Is this a mono red deck that's not playing on turn 1 or turn 2? They have to be big red. That's not an aggro deck. I love that card. This is like maybe the new Kiki Jiki. It's Rive Tears, Facebreaker, and Elder Dragon. It's like, which one's the best? The best one is Sheoldred's HGG. I know, I hope they ban this card soon. That would be refreshing. It's just, you know, it's too good. Even it going too, it's, you know. Two for 1 there. Oh, another 2 for 1 here. All of a sudden they're top decking and I've got a bunch of cards left. And they've lost life during the process while I've gained life. Technically, I think we just don't care. That's all of our Sheoldreds. Don't you dare. Are you sure? And now what are the chances that they deal with Sheoldred? How are you going to, you know, you used one of your 2 spells that you need. Hey, shoutouts to the Stormseeker. Great card. Very, very good. We'll hit them down to 6. And as long as they don't play Thundering Raiju. But you wish you saved that Lightning Strike, hey? We have 17 life. Interesting. We should have fired this off a little earlier, I guess, but that's the thing about Sheoldred, it just doesn't matter. Oh, I like that. Very good. Crazy thing about Sheoldred, though, he doesn't even have to attack. She can literally just sit there and defend as a 4/5 with Death Touch. As if the 4/5, you know, wasn't secure enough. They're like, wow, let's just feed a Death Touch so it really can kill anything, you know? We'll give him the draw. I mean, it would only be 2 damage anyways, via the treasure. And we do see that. Takes us down to 6 if they want. They should do it to themselves, like a gentleman, right? That's what I'm waiting for. No, 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 to yourself, bro. Sheldred says, a good game to use. That's why it's really good, especially against the red decks. Like, you get Shouldered down. Against any aggro deck, really. Opponent goes first. You know, the land's not great, but for this hand, it could definitely be worse. So we've got a pretty cool turn 2. Turn 3 will be the Blitz, and that can confirm our turn 4 Sheoldred, so not that bad. And there is removal here if we need to hit the emergency button, right? Thanks for the 7 months, bro, so appreciate that. Alright, Bloodtithe Harvester in play. Go for the Throat. Active. We keep the blood token, though. We'll probably use that to get rid of the portal at some point. Blitz Adelphia with the Rivetier's Requisitioner. It does have haste, but it self-sacrifices, so, you know, like, are inclined to take the damage and keep their removal spell. I, however, get the draw to replace it, while still having taken the damage, and we are looking to curve out. We want to get those lands consistency. And we can replay the creatures from the grave at a later point, so that's not too much of a problem. And I'll tell you what, we're going to repeat the process. And now maybe this time it annoys them a little bit. Yeah, so we get the removal out, not hitting our beloved. No damage, that's fine. Still get the draw. Still get the treasure token. And would you look at who has shown up for us? Right on time with the white source. Yeah, mill me. Mill me. Does this do... No. Mill Natali. Nah. They're tapped out as well. Why don't you pull in Natali? And if they deal with it, then invasion. I think I got a Sheoldred. And, oh, this isn't any. I mean, we'll still cast it, though. We don't get any creatures, but we still get the battle in play. At least it's something, Mac. That Sheoldred is nice, though. Probably field wipe here. Womp, womp, womp. They did not take my grave. Because they want Jace to triple draw. Slam Sheoldred. Have it go to the grave. Use Tolvada to bring it back. Free mana. No counterspell, nice. Looking for our 7th land. Do they get a triple draw here? Not yet. They don't want a triple draw into Sheoldred, though. So here's a Sunfall. 3/4 mana up for them. No land. Dang it. I mean, 3 cards in hand. I'm going to take that damage. I guess use it to make a treasure? Oh my god. This is not my proudest moment, I'll tell you what. That's supposed to be an Atraxa we're taking, or... It's all yours, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. And I cast a spell, leaving it at night. Would have been night if we didn't cast anyways, though, I guess. They're going to force it. Drawing and then discarding after they've gained 1 life. I guess I'm just taking it again. Day-night cycles for them once more. Aha! The master plan continues to unfold. Watch them negate this one too. Well, they did the first one. You know? They're gonna exile their own creature. What? You're a legend. Oh, okay. Well, that has happened. Ooh. It's gonna start making tokens, I guess. Oh, we get lucky here. Can we get a haste attacker off the top? Maybe? Actually, no, because it can't be blitzed this way. I don't know what they have, though. Both of these are great. I do not mind Duress right now. I bet it's a fat pick. Like pH fat, you know what I mean? This is well balanced. Good game to use. I think they could have stayed in it a little bit longer, right? They have the Wandering Emperor. That's not bad. I do love the Realm Maker, though. All right. Our opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. 26 land in deck. We should almost always draw land. We're in slow. That'll get our Requisitioners out on 2. I don't like having 2 portals. That's pretty ridiculous. Let's just get it out there. Stomper. Into a land. Then into their beloved Invasion of Zendikar. We might be defending. Right? Because if they play a land, then play the invasion, then they can attack with the Stomper. And I would like to block it. We need to get to one of these portals. Yesteryear. Nice, here's a discard for us. And we have the ability to draw land here and make the treasure. Okay. No attacks, we're defending. They have 5 land. Alright, we're gonna do 3 creature to them. Sack the Rive Tears. Make our treasure. It's only 2 damage. And then we're gonna discard the portal. Draw land, untapped. Untapped land off the top. Thank you. Let's take our turn. Land out. Invasion out. Hopefully they can't deal with my graveyard on the stack or counter the spell. I don't have any blue. Let's grab the portal. And now Arya, Widow of the Realm, can sacrifice the portal if we need. Which is very nice. Alright, we see Leyline come down. They're going to take the portal, because why wouldn't you? And we say, no, you will not. Let's kill our invasion. More damage than we'd like to do to it, but it's not lethal. And that's always going to be a thing you have to ask yourself. Do we take the damage on them, or do we want to flip our invasion ourselves? Thanks. Please do not farewell me. Was that a facetious nice? Okay, Angel is still really good. Has it been double kicked? I believe so, yeah. So they're going to take out our Widow of the Realm, which is good, because she is good. And we're way back on mana. I guess just don't give them the life gain. Just take the draw. Take the treasure. We can grab the portal back. Portal will grab Arya back. Arya can sacrifice the portal. Ooh, is that a triple draw? You are a dog. One, two, 3 mana up. So they're going to take our Broken Sky. That's pretty good. No blocks. We have plenty of life. Invasion again. Portal's back. Sack the Angel. Flip our invasion again. They don't want to kill enchantments with a farewell because they're bindings. They may not even have them. This is interesting. Do they have something else to play alongside it? The Stomper. That's like a lot of land. We have limitless life gain blocks right now, so we're not really too concerned. And again, you can just have the damage because I don't care. It's my favorite thing to do to, just like, you do you. We should maybe take it because it thins their deck, but... We take our girl. We're gonna blitz in. It's a big hit. That's no joke. Ooh wee. We do get the draw. We get the treasure as well. And we make a token. Well, we've already attacked. We might channel this in if something bad happens. 29 life. They're down to 10. They are thinning their library. They draw to 3 cards in hand. It's pretty good. And it will have haste. This is 4. Then we'd have to spend these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all yours. Sucks, but it's all yours, bro. That's a big hit if they want it to with haste. Right? Because the resolve. Let's look at it, you know. Right, we can take this. Creature or enchantment. Let's take the 2-1. Taking 8, down to 21. Bounce it! Hit it up with that flicker, bro! What are they flickering? Oh, sorry, I was trying to look at their stuff. What are they flickering? The briefcase? I'm bad. I'm just gonna do it now. Kai was a kind of a clear answer, but yeah. Oh, I guess we actually could have killed the incubate token, but I don't want to kill my treasure. I'm low on land. I need that. They can keep drawing 3 off that, I guess. That's pretty good. Actually, no, because if they draw 3, that's a sacrifice. Never mind. And the 8-7, we really don't care about. So now there's no more drawing of that briefcase. It just makes another token, I guess, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's really good.
This ends today.
I'm most worried about their herd migration. Does that bounce back to their own side, I believe? It's owner's control, yeah, nice. Okay. I'm going to exile their Leyline Binding.
I'm basically a pro at saving the world by now. Today you die.
Then I'm going to take, I think their Wanderer. Or permanently deal with their token. I think I take the token. right? Kill this. Sorry for being slow. And then slam in. We get the Wanderer unless they block. Which, you almost have to assume they do. We would still hit it for 3 down to 3. No -4. So they take it. They take out my token instead. We replace the token. They have a thick hand still, though. Another Sunfall or something I'm pretty worried about. Or the Herd Migration. That's brutal. Very, very good. They have haste as well, right? Because of the resolve. So we're worried about it right now. We have 4 blockers. So they're taking Kaya out for sure. Right, we take the flyer. And then we get double treasures from the Requisitioners, which is really good.
There's nothing more I can do here.
They do have 4 creatures in play. And 18 life. They're going to keep bouncing that briefcase. Okay. Land out. I think we absolutely force the portal sacrifice. The token, the 4/3. Well, the 2 4/3s that are tapped already, probably. And the 1 2/1. Gives us a nice clean hit. I don't even think they block. Down to 11. We create the token. Briefcase in. They create their token. 3 cards in their hand. They're going to draw 3 here. Uh-oh. Exiling everything. Right? Sunfall. Ooh, their own Atali. They got a next Atali, but they got an at Raxa. That's cheating. You're not allowed to play that. And they take another trigger, which is pretty good. They can kill one of my things here with the cut down, and then the throwback can kill either a portal or the sky. I think it kills a portal. No, they exile our graveyard. My portals can pull from their graveyard too, so we just need to kill their at Raxa and draw it with ourselves, or with our own portal, right? But again, they get to look at so many cards here. I purposely chose not to play this card in the deck. Put it in if you want. You know, it's just... I can't do it. Not interested. Yep. Nice block here. They can just keep playing at Raxa over and over, and the frill back, and yeah, it's brutal. Very cool. Start grabbing lands. Let's see if they kill it or just regular block. We get through for 4. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a good game. Good for them. I'll finish it out. I think we've lost our competitive edge, though. Right? This Frillback can actually deal with us really well. They exiled their grave as well. So they now have the Might as well. And the Might having haste, I think, seals the deal because we can no longer remove Atraxa. And they are systematically taking our deck apart. Finish it out, call it quits. I think it's game. Why would you tap that now? Nice. Good game. No, we don't have anything to deal with a board state that wide. All right, so first thought, maybe we should just add some sweepers. You know, there's soldier decks, there's mono white decks, there is the mono red deck, and you know, it sucks to lose to them when you're like, well, I don't really have an answer to this field state, right? Portal to Phyrexia is meant to be our field wipe within the deck, combining with all of the single target removal we have. And you know what? Yeah, sure, it works out sometimes. But other times, your opponent's on the play, and they've already got 4 creatures in play, and you're on turn 3. Now, here's my 3rd land, Dad. Right, no, you're done. So, you know, I do think that that's something that we consider. Originally, I didn't want to, because I was like, well, I don't want to kill my Harvester, I don't want to kill my Requisitioner, my Widow, but it's better to send them to the grave and bring back later than just die. Right? So let's add some field wipes to the deck. We have access to black, we have access to red, and we have access to white. What do we want to take in the deck, right? Let me know in the comments below. Thought about the Initiate, didn't make the cut. Thought about the Farmhand, didn't make the cut. Absence was really, really close to making the cut because it can hit Planeswalkers. But at the same time, it's hard to justify. But if you think you can get away with it, definitely run the Absence over, go for the Throat. 1,000 times over. The Spite, yes, but at the same time, don't we just already have too much red in the deck? And it's putting it in the bottom of the library. We want to be discarding stuff, so that didn't work. Repair and Recharge, it's basically what we have, but with no battle on the backside. So, you know, it's like less than, which is not great. Bringing stuff back is really, really cool, right? If its mana value was 3 or less, it's cheaper. And we do actually have quite a bit of that that we could get away with. And then finally, you know, if you just need to win every single game, you're like, you know, I refuse to lose. My personality type can't handle that. Sure, you know, put the Grand Unifier in there. And, you know, I'm sure you'll do okay. As also flirting, maybe with something a little bit more fun. Vraska, Betrayal Sting. High mana value, much like Kaya. The thing is, it's, you know, it's not a creature. So that sucks. Because we can't sacrifice it. It's not an artifact. But, food for thought. That's what I was thinking about while we made the deck. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day. like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join that community Discord, maybe watch another question mark, and have you seen my Lord of the Rings collector box opening videos? Because you should definitely check that out if you haven't. All right, take care. Until next time.